A very good afternoon to all. I apologize for the delay in scheduling my meeting over here in the afternoon. And thanks to Joshiji, Global Indian Business Forum, Mr. Chakravarti, and all the revered diplomats from the 16 nations who have come here to our state of Telangana and to this beautiful city of Hyderabad. I welcome to you all on behalf of our state government and from the government of Telangana. Hope you had a good stay for the per day till now. And with us over here, all our partners from the industry, from the micro, small, medium and the large enterprises. And I welcome you all the leaders from the industry. And I have been invited to press upon why somebody should get interested to be the partner for the state of Telangana. You know, when world is literally taking a different turn altogether, we are on the transformation mode. While looking at, in terms of information technology, where the technology is taking a leap and also taking a different turn altogether. And in recent times, just 2 days ago, the United States of America, led by Mr. Trump, has imposed tariff to each and every part of the globe. I see a positivity into that. I can literally state that, when the tariffs has been declared by USA on almost all countries, I was just going through how tariffs imposed on India will affect our niche industries like technology, the pharma, the services industry, and especially the small, medium industries altogether. And I took it very positively, and I was just discussing with our Chief Minister too about how it will affect us, especially the state of Telangana, and how India can take the leverage out of it. And in terms of politics too, in geopolitical climate of today, when everybody was looking China plus one theory, and most of the countries were looking towards India altogether. Many a time, over a period of time, India being the largest populous country, then it was supposed to be taken as a bane by many people. Now it is a boon for us. I can literally say that we have the huge human resource potential, and the human resources mostly are educated, and also they are technically skilled people available here in India. And that's how we would like to take the leverage and the technological progress what we have and what we have inculcated and built up all these years should become a boon for us. And that's how, I request all the the revered and the esteemed and respected diplomats over here, the India being a populous country with the maximum and major resources available over here, and especially in comparative to Latin American countries or the Caribbean countries, we almost share very similar cultural and political features. We believe in democracy, absolute populist democracies we hail, and at the same time we always go by live and let live policy all the time together. Either it may be a Caribbean country or Latin American countries. We always share this sort of a feeling for the countries, and I would like to share it with them. Primarily, if you have seen, our India, and which is growing exponentially in terms of economy. And in times to come, where we would like to literally see that we would be the front runner to become the first nation in terms of our economy. And this is the best time to explore the possibilities how we can literally collaborate with the countries from Latin America and the Caribbean countries too. We would like to literally share the expertise what we have on our part, and we would like to literally look forward to take your share of expertise and collaborate with each other and move forward. This is our basic theme of our growth story. And in times to come, our government vision is to make this state a 1 trillion economy, which is a big dream for us, and we would like to literally take many steps to achieve it in the next decade or decade and a half. In that sphere of things, and I would like to literally mention over here is, we have recently come up with a very vibrant micro, small, medium entrepreneurs policy, where we are trying to push this MSMEs to the big level and see that they attract large number of our human resources talent into their organizations, and it's a win-win situation for the government. Basically, we have to source the employment for our young graduates, postgraduates, and also technologists to this sector in a big way, where it is supposed to employ the largest number in this country. So, having taken into account how MSMEs contribute, how the small industries or the medium industries contribute to our economy, have been taken into consideration, and we have come up with a very vibrant MSME policy. Now, as everybody knows, the elders over here knows about the technological strength what we have. And also, in terms of pharma, I mean to say, we are supposed to be the vaccine capital. Most of the country, most of the vaccines which are being produced over here, to all the Caribbean countries or the Latin American countries, we supplied. We take pride in our pharma company entrepreneurs that this state of Telangana has supplied majority of the vaccine to the rest of the world. So we are supposed to be the vaccine capital. And in terms of pharma too, I mean Chakravarti would have literally told or explained to you, pharma also is a big industry where we attract big entrepreneurs from the big leaders of our globe, and many from USA too. After New Jersey, we host many pharma companies which have FDA approval. Largest cluster of pharma is found here in Hyderabad. And in terms of electronics too, apart from IT and all, I would like to mention here is, we have a big cluster of electronics industry where you can explore, and we can share our expertise with you on the electronics and electrical field. We can share your expertise and come up with some sort of a collaboration to move forward. And apart from it, I would like to mention, there is a huge talent available in terms of technical strength. If you can see, we have a vibrant educational stream of, ITIs, what we are now reclassifying is Advanced Technology Center, where we will try to skill all our young 10 plus graduates to the next levels of technology, exposing them to technology, so that they will be used at the ground level, at the field level. So we have a polytechnical institutions which have capabilities, which are exposed to the new emerging technologies, and that skill set is very strong. And these two, in terms of ITIs, in terms of polytechnics, where we are trying to really integrate all our new technologies into their stream of academics. Over a period of 2 to 3 years, we will be the number one on providing services on the shop floor in terms of manufacturing. And I would like to mention that we have many engineering colleges which we produce about 1.5 lakh about 15 million to 2 million engineering graduates every year from the state of Telangana. So this engineering graduates after their completion, either it may be a civil engineering or the mechanical engineering or the chemical engineering, and many people over here would be going for electronics and the IT and on the software side. And the institutions are very, very strong in terms of imparting the academics. And also we are trying to come up now, after we formed the government, we have come up with the first ever the government-led institute that is called Young India Skills University, where we impart skills to all our students. And we would like to bridge the gap between academics, academia and the industry. And we have instituted that Skills University, and the Skills University is absolutely be driven by the industry. One of our major Indian leading industrial giant by Mahindras, which is led by Anand Mahindra, is the chairman of that university. And the people who get involved in this university are absolutely the people from the industry. They impart the skills what is being required for the industry to the students over there who studies over there. So this is a win-win situation for all the industries on one side, where they will get the skilled people at one go, optimizing their energies in terms of imparting skills after they get employment in the industries, and also see that whatever the industry skills are required is being imparted in the Skills University. The first ever, the government-led Skills University which has been instituted in our state of Telangana. And we have many knowledge centers, and we have many centers of excellence, not only in terms of IT, where in the emerging technologies we have Center of Excellence for AI, and we have Center of Excellence for cyber security, and we have Center of Excellence for data analytics, and we have, recently done a memorandum of understanding with Quantum Basel to institute a Center of Excellence in quantum computing in Hyderabad. So this is on one side. On the manufacturing side too, we are developing huge manufacturing clusters. And the next we are trying to put forward is in Zairabad, which is just about 50 kilometers from the airport. We are developing about 3,000 acres of manufacturing cluster. That's NIMS area in Zairabad, where we try to see that most of the manufacturing industries comes over there. Already we attracted 6 international companies, basically 3 from Korea, and they are coming up over there to put their own manufacturing units in that Zairabad NIMS area. And we are also trying to, to scale down their economies to much rational way. We are trying to encourage the industrialists and the entrepreneurs to go down to the tier 2 cities. I would like to mention over here to our honorable guests over here that the Telangana is a very small state. End to end our state in terms of geographical area, if you are connected by road, it's just about 240 to 300 kilometers. And Hyderabad is a central place where we connect with a beautiful infrastructure with the 4-lane highway roads from each of the district capital to the cities, Hyderabad city. We have built roads, we have done infrastructure in terms of power, and in terms of logistics too, where we do lots of our industrial hubs into a logistical hubs too. So everything is on the platter, and to encourage entrepreneurs to the next level, to cut down their expenses on their product, tier 2 cities will be most favorable, because the capital they invest over there in terms of land or in terms of human resources will be less compared to when you invest back in Hyderabad. So tier 2 cities or tier 3 cities, and we are also literally look forward. You know, Latin American countries and the Caribbean countries where, you know, agriculture also plays an important role in your countries too. We would like to really see your collaboration in terms of improving our agricultural practices, and we are now tending to go in a big way in terms of agro processing. We have, you know, rice as a main crop, and the paddy, I mean to say, and also we have wheat and maize, and we are trying to encourage the sugarcane industry in a big way. And we have chilies on one end, and this forms the basic foundation for our agrarian sector who resides in the villages. So we are now constructing logistical and marketing support for our agriculture farmers in terms of building huge godams, and also see that some processing centers are kept in each assembly constituency, where we have 119 assembly constituencies. In that, about 50 to 65 constituencies are agrarian based constituencies. So we try to tend to encourage, you know, industries over there in terms of agri related, and also handhold many agri industries to, you know, see that they meet the last mile connectivity with giving them the impetus, and also focus on the marketing capabilities. And in terms of horticulture or in terms of you know, dairy, I always see that, you know, Caribbean countries or the Latin American countries also have great interest in this dairy industry too. And we are also very big in dairy. We constitute about the 4th large enterprises in terms of dairy industry, and we have huge animal population, where we tend to see that many small or medium level dairy industries are being promoted right now with the help of our new policies, what we are coming up in terms of creating the new entrepreneurship among our farmers, and all the unemployed graduates who tend to live back in my villages. This is a basic plan, and I would like to literally see, you know, Mr. Joshi, who is trying to literally connect Indian industries with the Latin American and the Caribbean countries, and to see that how we can collaborate with each other, how we can share our expertise in terms of our strength and move forward. And I think this is the second after Pune. They are holding this, you know, session, which is very, very meaningful at this point of time, where the economy is changing, where the direction of the economy is also changing, where all, including all the Caribbean countries or the Latin American countries, where the country like India and with the state like Telangana can emerge as a top leading economies for the future world. I thank the organizers over here who have invited me over here to share the days along with the respected and the eminent diplomat from here. And I thank all the entrepreneurs from our state who partner with us all the time, who made us, you know, big in terms of creating a large, robust economy for the state of Telangana. Thank you.